Today, we're going to ride up to the Jarsheshwar temple. This undiscovered climb, branching out from the Kahdakwasla backwaters route, is among the best climbs in Pune and my personal favorite. Stick around and you'll see why. If you haven't seen the video covering the Kahdakwasla backwaters route, look up for the link. We're now riding through the Mandvi village, and about half a click from the center of the village, you'll come to this temple.
Alright, so that's the Shri Kal Bhairav Nath Mandir.
As you can see, my Devanagari is rubbish. Anyway, this temple is about 400 meters from the turn to Jarsheshwar. So this here is a private road, and the guard might let you go on if you say you'd like to see the temple, or he might ask you to go on to Splendour Country and ask for permission at the guard post there. Now, Splendour Country is only 700 meters ahead. Whatever the case, be respectful, please. Okay, let's talk about the climb. The segment I've defined is just over 5 kilometers in length. As you can see, it has nearly a dozen switchbacks. More switchbacks here than on the climbs to Labasa and Siangad. The gradient notches up around the turns but then settles back to the average. Now I've stopped the segment where the concrete road ends, pretty close to the temple up top. There seem to be dirt trails beyond, and perhaps it's another 3 to 5 kilometers to the actual top of the mountain. It's difficult to tell from the map. An adventure for another day. Now let's talk about the gradients. The average gradient is around 6%. As you can see, most of your climbing is in the 5 to 7% range. There's very little that goes to 8% and beyond. As a comparison, let's look at Siangad, which has an average gradient of 6.5%. Only 0.5% more, but it's much harder. A major factor, of course, is it's nearly half again as long as Jarsheshwar. But look at the gradients. That 3 kilometers that you're adding is typically at gradients of 8 to 11%, and that is what makes it harder. By the way, these excellent graphics are from VeloViewer. Check for the links in the description. There's a lot more than what you can see here. Now, what makes this a fantastic climb? The roads are concrete, in great condition, and they are wide. Being a private road is both a blessing and a curse, and I'm hoping more a blessing because one big benefit is that there's virtually no traffic. Look at my descent video and you'll see what I mean. The gradients are not as hard as Siangad, but not as easy as Mudha either. Just right if you want a challenge that isn't going to tire you out. Okay, I'm not talking about riders who can do Siangad in 30 minutes here. Ditto for length. 5 kilometers is not too short, not too long, just right. Now, I've never seen the Kahdakwasla lake from this angle. You get to see it along most of your ride up and down, and I think these views are on par with the views on a Labasa ride. So the views, the gradient, the roads, and the lack of traffic all make this a singular climbing experience. Now as you go on up, you notice that there are some routes that seem to obviously branch off to private villas, but there are others that go around the mountain. Again, adventures for another day. Now I was looking at going farther up, but the concrete road had ended and up ahead it looked like private property, so I decided to turn back for today. There really may be 3 to 5 kilometers of additional riding through trails to the top of the mountain, but hard to tell from the map, and I'll find out another time. The temple is through here on the left, up a short dirt trail. So this is the Jarsheshwar temple, finally. Now, according to Strava, there are only 20 odd people who have completed this climb, while over 400 have completed Siangad. The owners of these properties are sensitive about loitering, excessive selfie action, kid stuff. So please don't be a jackass and do something that'll shut this down for everyone else.
So behind me is the 5.5 kilometers we rode up, 6% gradient to get to Jarsheshwar temple. This is the view from up here. Really fantastic, worth it. I came here a bit too late. It's about just about 10 in the morning. Really hot. One day you want it to rain, it's not raining. But anyway, the temple's up there, and I'm gonna head on down now.
I'm going to leave you now with some clips from the descent. If you'd like to see the full video, subscribe. subscribe and check back in a week. as much fun watching this video as I did making it, and riding up Jarsheshwar, of course. If you did, subscribe.
Hey, the car's still here.